Hello and welcome to Ride with T. I'd like to introduce you to the new channel bike. It's a 5-year-old Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. Why did I buy a Royal Enfield Interceptor 650? So yes, it's a new channel bike. It's 5 years old. What do I think of it? It's more comfortable than my Meteor 650 without any modifications.
Ouch.
Yeah. So we've just completed a 1,300 kilometer tour on the new channel bike for a mission, and that mission was to get some new exhausts fitted to this bike. Exhausts, silencers, cans, mufflers, what do you call them? I'm not really sure. Now you can have a look at those now. So this is my good friend John. John appeared on the channel a year and a half ago, I think, maybe 2 years ago. And you were a very naughty boy and you introduced me to the RS Tech belt drive kit.
That's right, yep.
And that made me research it and put it on my bike. And since then, it's kind of gone global. So it's all your fault.
Well, I'm happy to accept it's a good product.
You were definitely the first person in Thailand to put that on your bike, apart from the designer, of course.
Yep.
You've got the Royal Enfield Continental. I've now got the Interceptor. I think these bikes were what made Royal Enfield what they are today.
I'd agree with that, yeah.
In the fact that the Classic 500 was good, but it was a bit of a bone shaker, didn't really get mass appeal. As soon as the Interceptor and the Continental came along, mass appeal. The 650 engine, a well-proven engine, now gone into the Bear 650, the Classic 650, the Shotgun 650, the Meteor 650, all because of these two bikes.
It's proven to be a really good engine, I think.
It certainly is, yeah, it certainly is. And now, I've got a louder engine. Again, it's your fault, John.
I'm happy to accept.
Because you've introduced me to somebody else. A very talented young man down in mid-Thailand, would you call it mid-Petchabun?
Yeah, central Thailand, yeah.
So that's what our mission was for this last 3 days. We've taken a day and a half to get there and a day and a half back, just for me to get some new exhaust fitted to the bike, because this new channel bike, I'm going to try and convert this to a Royal Enfield Classic. That was my intention. I don't think it's going to look exactly like the new Royal Enfield Classic 650, but it's going to be my take on it. And the reason I've chosen this is because A, it's a lighter frame, and B, hopefully I can make it lower for me. So lighter and lower than the genuine Royal Enfield Classic 650. That's what the mission of this bike is for the channel. So you introduced me to RS Tech, and now you've introduced me to KJ, what's he called, KJ?
KJ Petchabun.
KJ Petchabun. A really talented young man who hand makes stainless steel exhausts. He's very good at stainless steel welding. He's very good at stainless steel metalwork, and he's handmade these exhausts today. And the reason we drove down was because I was a bit worried he wasn't going to get the elbow right and the angle right.
Yep.
And he just bolted them on within about 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was really fast.
And what I didn't realise was that he's got 3 different model bikes there that he models them on before he sends them out, so they're a perfect fit.
That's right.
Every time.
Yep.
So a very clever boy, and I'm all for advertising people that do good work, so we're going to give him a shout out, KJ. And there's a clip here of him talking in Thai now. I'll put some subtitles in so you can understand what he's saying.
ผม KJ เพชรบูรณ์ครับผมก็จำหน่ายท่อไอเสียเกี่ยวกับตัวรถ Royal Enfield แล้วก็Triumph Harley ก็อยู่ที่เพชรบูรณ์ราคาเริ่มต้นอยู่ที่ 3,000 กว่าบาทก็คือเป็นชุดปลายก็สามารถสั่งซื้อที่เพจนะครับเพจก็คือเป็น KJ เพชรบูรณ์ได้เลยครับผมครับผม
So yeah, these exhausts, I've never been one for noisy exhausts, and on my Meteor 650 I didn't have the budget for noisy exhaust because I needed the budget for a seat and suspension first in my mind, because it's such an uncomfortable bike. But now, for the first time ever, I've got noisy exhausts on a Royal Enfield, and yeah, it's a different feeling, isn't it?
Oh, well, the truth is, now you've got proper exhausts. It sounds like a real 650 twin.
It really does. It really does.
Nice deep burble to it.
Deep, throaty verbal.
Yeah.
I think I've dropped at least 8 kilograms off the bike.
Yeah.
I think they're like 5 kilograms each silencer.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing the bike's lighter.
Yeah.
I'm definitely just to show off on the traffic lights at the minute, because I like to let everybody know that I'm there. Boom, boom, boom.
I've noticed you're a bit of a hooligan.
But yeah, I'm really, really liking them, and it definitely, as I do more conversions on this bike to make it more of a classic look, Press Tech is going to sponsor the classic 650 conversion.
Wow.
They're going to give me a belt drive kit for this bike, and I've got the choice of standard gearing or taller gearing.
Yeah.
And I think this bike leads itself to taller gearing. I think it'll be lower the revs down at higher speed.
Yeah.
And give me a bit more oomph, and probably a bit more better fuel economy. I'm not sure. I've gone from a Meteor 650. I am missing my gear indicator. I am missing, what else am I missing? My gear indicator. I can't remember now. I'm missing my USB, well done Mrs. T, and something else I'm missing off of my Meteor. Oh, the handlebars. These are too very thin, and I really miss those curved
big
grips on the Meteor 650. They're really good. So yeah, I'm missing a few things. The only thing that is a bonus, for the first time ever, I've got a rev counter. I've never seen that before, and you did ask me today what my revs are at 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
3,900, something like that.
About that. Yeah.
But that's
and that's your gear indicator. That'll tell you what gear you're in. If you look at your speed, and you should know how many revs you're doing, you say, "Oh, I'm only in 4th gear."
Oh, right, okay.
I do like the peashooters. That's what you've fitted.
Yeah.
I think they've turned out really well.
Really well, yeah, really well, and at a good price as well.
Yeah.
And I was just worried he was going to get the angle of that.
Yeah.
Because the Interceptor was at a 45-degree angle, more or less. So I was worried he wasn't going to get the angle right. Just bolted straight on and done.
That's one of the things I've found with ties. They can be very skilled and what do you call it? Not artistic, but they're able to just make stuff and turn it into something good.
Yeah. So he's only been doing it for 4 years, I think, and he's mastered his art. So he doesn't just make Royal Enfield, he makes Harley Davidson and Triumph and you name it. He'll make the exhaust for you. So say we will give him a shout out on this video. Yes, it's a new channel bike. It's 5 years old. What do I think of it? It's more comfortable than my Meteor 650 without any modifications. Yeah. So I've been saying this the whole time, that the Meteor 650 is not comfortable. It's got something problematic with the rear suspension. I've changed my rear suspension. I've changed my seat. This is still a softer ride than my Meteor 650 that's modified. So much better bike that way for me.
Yep.
Possibly it's the tyres. The only thing I haven't changed on my Meteor 650 is the tyres, and maybe that will make it softer. I'm not really sure, but that's the last thing to try. And then, you know, do I keep the Meteor 650? Do I not? It all depends on comfort, really. As I get older, you know what it's like.
I do. So, with 600 kilometres on these new mufflers, what do you think of them?
I just love the sound. I absolutely love the sound. I've definitely got a Harley sound.
Yeah.
As I'm driving through the traffic lights, I see everybody turning their heads, you know, but they're not overly loud, I don't think, but not that I'm listening from behind. When I'm riding, I don't really hear it. I don't hear it.
No.
I know the people behind me are hearing it. But what I also like about it is when I did the one ride, when we first met, right? We first met on a one ride 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think I was following you on your Continental with your original exhaust on.
Yep.
I was getting blown in the face all the time. As soon as you get near an Interceptor or a Continental, you get all the exhaust in your face straight away.
In your face, yeah.
If you're following up close. So obviously with peashooters, people behind me are not going to get that.
No.
But yeah, they sound incredible, and they've lightened the bike so it's even lower. The classic 650 is 249 kilograms. I think it's the heaviest bike Royal Enfield have made.
Yeah.
This one, I think, is about
about 200.
200
205,
kilograms.
Yeah.
Now I've just dropped another 8 kilograms off of it
Yeah.
with those exhausts.
Yeah.
So much lighter bike.
Yep.
Yeah, loving it so far. Apart from the foot pegs, I did make a video before comparing the Meteor and the 650. If you want to see that, there's a link here. And I pretty much said at the end of that video, if I had the choice, I would have bought the Interceptor 650.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the pegs.
Yeah.
It's better on everything apart from those pegs. But now people are making kits to move the pegs.
Yep.
So that's definitely something for the future as well as the mud guards and,
Yep.
and the seats and everything else.
I noticed you've got some sort of repositioning of your rear pegs
Yes.
because I don't have it on mine.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've repositioned them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they might be coming off altogether because it's going to be a single seat bobber.
Okay. All right. That'll be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how the bike turns out as you do various modifications. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, lovely. Mrs. T is holding the camera. Well done, Mrs. T. That's her Hunter 350 with her iron ride saddlebags on, the Interceptor 650, and John with your Continental 650, which sadly, John, you're now selling, right? Or trying to sell?
Well, it is up for sale. Yeah, it's just one of those things that I don't live in Thailand anymore, so it's a matter of what do I do with the bike. I don't want it sitting around, just deteriorating.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. So it could end up. It might even make some cameo appearances in Ride with T. Who knows in the future?
Well, it has done today. It has done today.
Yeah.
So if anybody's interested in buying a Continental 650 in the north of Thailand, it's got a belt drive fitted, it's got Brembo brake calipers fitted. What other modifications have you done, John?
Oh, only Brembo master cylinder. not
Brembo
caliper.
master cylinder, yeah. You've got some really nice exhausts on as well.
Yeah.
Not as loud as these, but really nice tone.
Yeah. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I don't. I'm pretty reluctant to sell. I've got to tell you.
Yeah, I know that. I do know that. Yeah.
It's a great bike to ride.
So you've put YSS on the front suspension.
Yep.
You've changed the handlebars to Interceptor handlebars.
Yeah. That's
Even though you've got
because
the
I'm
original
old.
ones.
Yeah.
You've got the original ones to go back on if anyone wants to make it original.
Yeah.
Right, John. Good
Mate,
luck. Good luck on your travels back to Australia.
Thank you.
I hope the bike sells for you.
It-
If it doesn't, there's room in my garage. So every
Okay.
time you come on holiday to Thailand, your bike will be in my garage, ready to go.
A good plan B. And before I go, I want to make a shout out to that little Hunter. That's really impressed me. We done 1,300 kilometres,
Yeah.
uphill, down dale, keeps up with the 650s, no problem at all. Great. I reckon it'd be a great little touring bike.
It is a great little touring bike.
Yeah, with those
I think within the last
saddlebags.
couple of weeks, myself and Mrs. T have done over 2,000 kilometres touring on this bike. And a shout out to Mrs. T for being such a good rider.
Yeah, she's going really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, John.
See ya.